Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my Royal Rumble 2025 predictions. I'm going to go through all the matches. I'm going to give you guys my predictions on who I think is going to win both Rumbles in the tag team match and the ladder match. We're going to go ahead and I guess just start off here today's video. All right, the first match we're going to talk about is the WWE Tag Team Title 2 out of 3 Falls match between the WWE Tag Team Champions, DIY, and the Motor City Machine Guns. And whenever this match was first announced, I was like, yeah, no way. And, are we going to see DIY actually win here? I was predicting through and through Motor City Machine Guns were going to win the tag team titles. But as we continue going on, I really think perhaps DIY will retain here. DIY, they're just like the king of 2 out of 3 Falls matches. They just kind of started their title reign too. They haven't had really any title defenses, so I wouldn't be surprised there. I wouldn't be surprised if Pretty Deadly gets involved. I do think that at one point they are going to lose it to Motor City Machine Guns down the road though. Like we're looking at WrestleMania, maybe another multi-man ladder match for the tag team titles. I do think it's going to, I feel like it'd get more time if it was on like the SmackDown main event. I still hope they give it 20-25 minutes to get this NXT tag team title feel that we're getting out of it. I really hope we do that. But yeah, my prediction is going to be DIY. I think it's going to get down to 2-1 fall. Probably DIY to cheat to win, to the eyes, roll up, or low blow, roll up using the ropes. I'm not quite sure. My final prediction for this match is going to be that DIY successfully retain the tag team titles. All right, guys, the next match on the card is the WWE title ladder match between the Winged Eagle champion, Kevin Owens, or as I like to call him, the real WWE World Champion like CM Punk did back in the day, versus the actual WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes, in a ladder match. And this match right here is probably the match I'm most excited to see live, just because I'm going to be able to see a ladder match live. But Kevin Owens has been doing some of the funniest stuff, wearing the funniest t-shirts, like the Cody Sucks Eggs, and the son of a, I don't even remember what he said. It was like the son of a, what did he say? Security, something or other. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, we got Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, and really this match is probably, unfortunately, I hate to say, probably the most predictable. I do not see Kevin Owens winning this matchup as much as I like Kevin Owens, as much as I've loved this feud, as much as I'd like Kevin Owens walking around at the title. I think it's going to have to end with Kevin Owens taking the loss, and I really feel like that is due to one man, and that man is, let's see if I can put him in shot without knocking everything over. Oh, nope, can't quite. The Viper, Randy Orton. He's going to have to go back, I guess, next to Cody. He still can't get in the shot. Can you stand up, please? That'd be greatly appreciated. Nope. Okay, give me a second, guys. All right, so I'm just going to set him in front of him. But yeah, I think Randy Orton is going to come back. He's going to cost Kevin Owens the match. I've heard everybody talking about how blah, 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 blah. Randy Orton's going to come back and cost Cody Rhodes the match, and that's going to lead to them two having a WrestleMania match, and then Kevin's going to fight Sammy at WrestleMania. I don't think that'd happen. That makes no sense whatsoever if Randy Orton, the guy that Kevin Owens literally put out for that was like November, so 2.5 months, there's no way Randy Orton's going to come back and actually help Cody or help Kevin Owens. I think he comes back, he helps Cody, and I think the Sami Zayn storyline for this about Sami Zayn, could cost him. It'd be cool if this is the main event, which I don't know if it would be or not. They've done WWE title matches over the Royal Rumble in years past, but if this is the main event, that could be cool to do like a Sami Zayn loses the Royal Rumble and his only way to go to WrestleMania is to help Kevin, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think Kevin Owens is just going to end up facing Randy Orton most likely at WrestleMania. Not sure though, they might just do it on a random episode of SmackDown and then have Randy challenge Cody. I'm not sure. That there's a lot, like if The Rock comes back and stuff, which we'll get into the video later. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and we are going to take the WWE Undisputed Winged Eagle title off of Kevin. We're going to put it on Cody. There's some people saying we're going to merge the designs. I hope they don't do that because I'm just imagining how ugly it might end up being. But yeah, I don't see this partnership lasting much longer either between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. Like I said, they could fight for the title at WrestleMania. Kevin and Randy could fight at WrestleMania. Cody could fight the Royal Rumble winner at WrestleMania. There's still a lot. This is probably the most unpredictable WrestleMania and Royal Rumble. But yeah, now it's time to get into the part of the video you guys are most likely waiting for, and that is my Royal Rumble predictions. Alright guys, we're going to go and begin our Royal Rumble predictions here of the actual 2 Royal Rumble matches with the Women's Royal Rumble. And currently announced, there is 10 women announced: Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax, Io Sky, Bayley, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Naomi, and Bianca Belair. That's the women on screen. Then there's 2 women that don't have figures. That's Ivy Nile and Lyra Valkyria. But to be honest, I definitely don't see Ivy Naya winning, and there'd be a very, very, very small chance that Lyra Valkyria wins. So we're going to keep it to the women here on screen, and I've just these 8 women. You could at least see 1, 2, 3, almost all of them, I'd say, besides Raquel and Naomi, possibly winning the Royal Rumble this year. And I guess Bayley, too. She won it last year. I doubt they'll give it to her. Io Sky, that's a good one. Obviously, Liv Morgan as well. I doubt they want to run Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan again at WrestleMania, especially because they, kind of ended it. Nia Jax, same thing, unless they want to do Nia Jax versus Tiffany Stratton, which I could easily see them doing. But I think the biggest thing about the Women's Royal Rumble is that the winner of the Royal Rumble, even though these 8 here on the screen are, good potential competitors, the 8 on the screen aren't, the only ones that could win. There is still a lot of competitors here that could win, including, I'm going to go ahead and say Jade Cargill. I really don't have her figure right now. I have her figure, I own the WWE or the AEW figure. It's just I do not currently have it on me, so we'll just pretend that she's, chilling there next to Naomi. I do think they're going to have one of them go face-to-face and get eliminated by him. I think there's just going to be a lot of drama there. But the first return that could happen, let's see if once again if I can put them in without knocking everybody over, is Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss has now been out since the Royal Rumble 2020. And there goes everybody. Give me a second. Okay, guys. And what I was saying is Alexa Bliss has now been out since the Royal Rumble 2023, back whenever they were still running the Bray Wyatt stuff. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. But yeah, she's been out for a good bit of time. I think it's time we get her back. I don't know if she wins or not, though. Rhea Ripley versus Alexa Bliss would be a sweet match. Same thing with Bliss versus Tiffany Stratton. They both kind of had the same gimmick, or not same gimmick, but same attitude part of it. But yeah, I really think that Alexa Bliss, I give her a 10% chance if she actually comes back that she could win the Royal Rumble. I don't see it happening. But another return, however, is going to be that I know definitely will not win, but I wouldn't be surprised if she returns, is Carmella. Oh, go ahead. Do not knock over everybody. I can't get her in shot. The figure is just too tall. This figure is incredibly tall for no reason whatsoever. Okay, we'll just chuck her back there with Bayley, I guess. You really can't see her. All right. But yeah, Carmella, I wouldn't be surprised if she returns. She's been out as well since 2023, WrestleMania time. But yeah, Carmella, there's no chance she's winning, but I wouldn't be surprised if she returns. And this is the next one we're going to go and put on screen. Is the only one here that I'm not putting on screen that isn't a big return. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get the main roster call-up of Roxanne Perez. She's been down in NXT for a while. She's basically done everything in NXT to do. There's only 2 titles. I guess there's 3 titles now in NXT, but I doubt she's going to go after the Women's North America title. They already have a feud between her and Bayley, so that match is obviously just going to slap. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it at NXT Stand and Deliver instead of actually WrestleMania. But Bayley versus Roxanne Perez, that could be a big matchup. And now we go and get to another return that I know a lot of people have been waiting for a while. I'm not that big of a fan of her, but I guess I know how good my people are, and I like the fact that she could be returning here as a surprise. It is Asuka. And Asuka as well, not as long as Carmella and the rest of them, but Asuka has been out for a good bit. We're looking at 8-9 months now. So definitely a long time since Asuka has been on WWE. Like I said, I don't see her winning, but you never know with Triple H. Triple H loves Asuka. And then we're going to go and bring out the final woman that I could see returning tonight, besides AJ Lee, which, is always a 50-50 with AJ Lee, but is going to be the man, Becky Lynch. We're getting too full here. Can she go behind everybody without knocking everybody over and actually get in the shot? No, she cannot. All right, give me a second. Okay, there we go. I slid them all back. Oh, and there went Becky Lynch again, of course, the second I start the camera rolling. Anyhow, though, Becky Lynch, obviously, big return. I guess she was supposed to be on Raw on Netflix, but got pulled at the last second in place of The Undertaker or something. I'm not sure. But Becky Lynch making her WWE return, obviously, would be sweet at the Royal Rumble. And that's basically everybody, though, on the return list. Obviously, I mentioned Ivy Nile, Lyra Valkyria also in the matchup. And then, obviously there's going to be your Cannon fodder. There's going to be your Zelina Vegas. There's going to be your Kaden Carter and Katana Chances, your Michins, everything like that. But I think these over here are just the big stars here, or big returns / call-ups. I know some of them you can't quite see, like Liv Morgan. I guess Liv Morgan's kind of there in shot. Nia Jax is behind that massive Carmella figure. I don't know why she's so tall. But all right, now we got to go in and actually get to my prediction here. And it is going to be none other than R-Truth here in the Royal Rumble. No, I'm serious though, I'm kidding. But actually, no, my prediction is going to be someone here from the very back. It is going to be Io Sky. I just think this is her year. Her and Rhea Ripley are going to go at it at WrestleMania. Get Becky Lynch out of the way there. Becky Lynch most likely will return, but I doubt she's going to win it. I think this is Io Sky's year. Obviously, there's like Jordynne Grace has been someone passed around. Jordynne Grace ain't going to show up and just win a Royal Rumble. That is not going to happen. Io Sky, like I said, I think this is her year. She's going to win the Women's Royal Rumble. She's going to go on to WrestleMania to face Rhea Ripley, and I hope that they tear the house down and Io Sky beats Rhea Ripley because it's been a little bit since Io Sky's held a title, and she's incredibly entertaining. So yeah, that's going to be my prediction for the Women's Royal Rumble. Let's go ahead and get to the main event, though, the Men's Royal Rumble. All right, guys, and now it's time for my main event prediction. Sorry, it took me incredibly long. I know it was only a couple seconds for you guys, but that's why it took me 15 minutes to get all these guys to stand up properly. But anyhow, though, now that I got them all up, before they fall down again, we're going to go ahead and give my predictions. And this Royal Rumble is probably the most unpredictable Royal Rumble in a long time because obviously, like last year, Cody or Punk, it was one of the two. The year before that, it was obviously Cody. Lesnar coming back the year before that, and then who won it the year before that? Was it Edge, I think? But anyhow, though, this year's Royal Rumble, though, is probably the most stacked. You got Roman Reigns. I'm just going to go down the list. We got Jey Uso, CM Punk, John Cena, Chad Gable, Rey Mysterio, LA Knight, Carmelo Hayes, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Penta, Shinsuke Nakamura, Logan Paul, Sami Zayn, Drew McIntyre, and the Intercontinental Champ, Braun Breaker. And I'm going to go into one more person in here before I actually go to start talking. I have no idea where the heck I'm going to put him, but I think Malachi Black will be making his WWE return here very soon. I wouldn't be surprised if it's at the Royal Rumble, so I'm just going to go to chuck him in there. I don't think he's going to win, but I mean, hey, I figured it'd be cool to put him in the video and, you know, make my prediction that he was going to return. But so this is everybody that I think, obviously, this is 15 guys plus Malachi Black, so that's 16. There's still a lot of guys on the roster that, you know, could fill it up that won't most likely win. You know, you got your I don't even know off the top of my head some of the guys that could possibly be in it. You got the Judgment Day. None of them are in it. Damian Priest is currently not announced. Now, I am filming this on a Thursday. I probably should have said this early in the video. I am filming this the Thursday before the Royal Rumble because I'm going to be leaving early Saturday, but I'm going to have to be, you know, getting ready to go. So I'm not going to have time to film a video after SmackDown, though, for this Royal Rumble. So, yeah, so obviously these guys could announce on SmackDown, similar to Saturday Night Main Event predictions. I'm not sure, but, you know, Damian Priest, he could be in it. But for now, this is everybody announced plus Malachi Black. And if we're just going based off this, there's a lot of people that still win. There's McIntyre. There's Rollins as the dark horse. There's Punk. There's Cena. And then there's Roman. And really, I think it's between those 5 guys I've just named. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, they pulled a swerve and gave us, you know, like The Rock. You never know about that, though. But for now, going on these guys, it's really down to a couple. And, I mean, it's definitely not going to be any of the guys like a Carmelo Hayes. I wouldn't be surprised if he's like the Iron Man. But, like, Sami Zayn, I don't think he does it. Logan Paul, definitely. If Logan Paul wins the Royal Rumble and I am there live, oh boy, there's going to be some fist fighting. Anyhow, Logan Paul, no, definitely not winning. Shinsuke Nakamura, I doubt he's winning. LA Knight, 1% chance. But, I mean, let's get out of the guys that are not winning. Let's go to get to the guys that are actually winning. Can I do this without knocking everybody over here? That's going to be a very stretch. CM Punk, I'm going to have to put these guys down on their knees so they can actually be seen. But we're going to have CM Punk, John Cena. Oh, Cena's down. This Cena is incredibly loose, so it's going to take me a little bit. There we go. And then this is probably what's going to knock everybody over. And Roman Reigns. And I really think it is just between these 3 and where they want to go. Because, you know, I've heard something that really makes me think it's one of these guys. I'll get to that in a second. But we'll start with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, if they want to run back Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns for the 3rd WrestleMania in a row for the title in the main event, albeit, all right, whatever. I don't care. They want a piece. That'd be crazy if they ran it back. I doubt that. That'd have to be, like, legendary. The first 3 guys to main event, first 2 guys to main event 3 WrestleManias in a row. That has to be it. For, you know, like history. John Cena, I don't think he does it. I don't think it's his time. His time is not now. I think his time is Toronto. I think his time is the Elimination Chamber. And then the thing I heard the most about CM Punk, somebody pointed out that to me, you know, like I saw it on Reddit, I believe. CM Punk does not wrestle in Saudi Arabia. And that is where next year's Royal Rumble is being held. You know, God bless all the women that have to compete in the Saudi Arabia match. Anyhow, though, that's next year. This year, though, CM Punk does not wrestle in Saudi Arabia. So they want to give Punk his WrestleMania moment. They want to give him his WrestleMania match against Gunther at WrestleMania. I think Punk main events, if he does, against Gunther and he wins. But I'm actually not going to, I'm not actually going to say Punk doesn't win this year's Royal Rumble. I'd like to see it, but I think he's not done with this man right here, which is Seth freaking Rollins. I think we're going to go ahead and we're just going to, stomp his head in. And I think Rollins, however, is going to make sure that Punk does not win the Rumble, whether he eliminates him himself or is coming back after, whatever. I don't think Punk is going to win the Royal Rumble. I think it's between these two, Cena and Roman. And there goes everybody. Okay, we're just going to continue with all the downed bodies. It's between Cena and Roman, and I'm actually going to go ahead and give it to the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. I do not see Roman Reigns entering a Royal Rumble, and he at least is going to make it to the final two. We're just going to go ahead and clear some of these bodies out here. He's at least going to make it to the final two, is Roman Reigns, and I wouldn't be surprised if he wins, simply for the fact they want to run him and Cody back. I mean, really, though, it's hard to tell, but out of just these competitors, I'm going to give it to Roman. Punk, he could do it, but I think they're not over with Punk versus Rollins. I think they want to do Cena versus Gunther, but actually, you know what just popped into my head that I might have to change my answer, which might actually change. I mean, I still think Cody's going to win, but I might actually have to change my answer. I'm doing this live on the spot right now, guys. I just remembered the promo that Cody Rhodes and CM Punk had on Raw. And the reason I was predicting Roman to win was because I didn't think that they'd want to have Gunther face Punk, because I think they're going to have Cena face Punk. So I'm actually going to go back to what I had originally thought, which was probably going to knock over Jey Uso. Yeah, so I'm actually going to go ahead and go back to what I originally was predicting, and that is CM Punk. I'm gonna give it to Punk. I'm sorry I misled you guys. We're going to knock over Roman. I'm going to give it to CM Punk. I think Punk is going to face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. That just popped into my head now. That promo those guys had this past Raw. I think it's going to be Punk. So, yeah, I'm sorry, like I said, guys, I misled you. But I think out of the 30-man Royal Rumble 2025, it is going to be the winner, CM Punk. So, yeah, guys, that is going to do it for my Royal Rumble 2025 predictions. It's going to be DIY, Cody Rhodes, Io Sky, and CM Punk. If this all happens at the Royal Rumble, that's going to be a sweet night. I'm sure it already is, because, we might say his name and he appears, Joe Hendry. We could get The Rock. I doubt it, but, I mean, heck, you never know. But, yeah, guys, that's going to be my Royal Rumble predictions. Leave your guys' Royal Rumble predictions down in the comments below. I might do some Royal Rumble vlog. You never know. And, yeah, guys, I'll go ahead, though, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.